everybody. I hope that this video finds you well and in excellent spirits. My name is Mel and welcome to my channel, Divine Feminine Works. If you're new here, welcome. If you're returning, welcome back. This channel is everything tarot, astrology, and spirituality. So if those are things that interest you, don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell so you'll always be notified when I have new content. All right, let's get into it. Now that we've gotten the astro forecast out of the way, let's get into the tarot reading and see what messages Spirit has for you for August. This is for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. We've got healing. We've got adventure. Let's get one more here for Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, or North Node. We've got creativity. So many signs have gotten this card this month. Like, a lot of people are really tapping into their creative side this month. At the bottom of the deck, we've got love, partnership. All right. For some of you, I'm hearing, and this is going to only resonate with a very small amount of people, but I'm hearing like you are starting a trial of in vitro fertilization. It's this whole new adventure that you are going on right now. So I wish you much luck with that. I wish you much luck with that for those that resonate with that message. But I feel like you and a partner are embarking on an adventure. So you're doing something new. You're starting something new. And I feel like when I see creativity and healing here, I feel like it has to do with children. Or like some of you may have had reproductive issues. Some of you may have had issues creating children or creating that spark of something new in an existing relationship. And I feel like that is being healed this month. That is being worked on this month. But I definitely need to pull some more cards because it's like two like extremely different messages. So let's get into this and see what's really good. All right. We've got the Six of Cups. So for some of you, this is a long-standing relationship. Could be a soulmate relationship. We've got the Lovers. So yeah. Either way, Virgo, it's like relationships are on your mind. If you are not in a relationship, you are doing some sort of healing work in order to be able to manifest one, in order to be able to create one. But y'all are all about romantic partnerships this month. All right, let's get some more cards here for Virgo for August 2020. We've got Death. No need to fear. I know it's a very foreboding card, but it's not always bad. We've got the Son of Wands. All right. We've got the Four of Cups. Let's get one more here. And we've got the Four of Swords. Four of Swords is all about healing. So there's definitely some healing here. And at the bottom of the deck, we've got Temperance. All right, interesting. For some of you, I see a relationship that has ended or that will end. And I see someone moving out or someone moving on. For others of you, I feel like an existing partnership is changing dramatically. Dramatically? That's not even a word. Sorry. I get so tongue-tied when I do these readings at times. Dramatically. Dramatically is a combination of dramatically and drastically. All right. So yes, there's an existing relationship that's changing dramatically. I feel like someone really wants to go back in time to how things used to be. Like for some of you, you have been with this partner since you were like a young adult or maybe even like a child. Like this is someone you knew from childhood. And y'all have done a lot of growing up. But in doing so, it's like, you know, if you've ever been in a partnership with someone when you were really young, it's very different as you get older, because as you start developing within yourself, the relationship changes, and it doesn't always, your relationship growth doesn't always equate to your personal growth. And that's what I'm getting right now. I feel like to a certain extent, like you two are two different people and you want to go back to the way things were. And I feel like for some of you, it's like you both feel this way and you're both undertaking this new adventure. And I feel like you're finding creative ways in order to get things back to how they used to be. And in doing so, it's like you enlist the help of someone in order to help you heal and in order to sort of get things back the way they used to be. For some of you, I don't even think it's a person who's helped you elicit. I feel like it's spirit who's sort of cooking things up behind the scenes. If you notice in this Lovers card, there's spirit who's just overseeing this whole thing. I feel like there's a certain divine intervention or divine work that's happening that's healing this relationship. Like, it's interesting because if you notice, both of these cards, they both have their eyes closed. And I feel like this is both you and your partner. Like one of you is just taking time out to heal. Like I see someone meditating and I see someone just like resting. It's like you both are sort of putting things down and allowing spirit to sort of work on you individually. You're each being worked on individually. Even if you notice with the numbers, we've got 5 and 5 and 6 and 6. They're both the same number repeated. So to me, it lets me know that each of you, it's like it's happening to each of you in the same way individually. So each of you are being worked on individually by spirit. Very interesting. And I love that underneath the Temperance card at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Cups. That's wishes fulfilled. Like I said, there's a strong desire for things to go back to the way they used to be. And I feel like that is being worked on at this time. All right, let's get two on the 6 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Wands. I laugh because this is the card that popped into my head when I said there's a creative way of going about this. Let's get another one on, again, the 6 of Cups. So you've got the 6 of Cups twice on top of each other. Yeah, this is definitely a long-standing relationship, and it's definitely a soulmate relationship too. I mean, when you've got spirit overseeing it, this is a divine partnership. This isn't just a fling or some, relationship that has no substance. But there's a certain amount of creativity. It's like you see how these 2 wands come together to form that one tool that this guy is using to like pluck garlic or whatever that is. You're putting your 2 forces together in order to work together to create something new. Again, I feel like there's someone who needs to hear this. Like you're definitely embarking on in vitro, or you're definitely healing issues related to fertility. And you're embarking on this new adventure of being able to conceive, having children. And you're finding, again, it's in vitro or some other sort of healing that's going on so that you can create children. But for those of you where that doesn't apply, I feel like you are both coming together in order to work on revamping this relationship or bringing it back to a position that you guys were both satisfied. All right, let's get 2 cards on the Lovers. Okay. We've got the Devil. It's too many. Let's get another one here on the Lovers. Gosh, there's so many cards just flying out. And we've got the Magician. For some of you, I feel like there have been people interfering with your relationship. Definitely. People have been interfering with your relationship in the sense that, especially if you've been having problems conceiving, I feel like that's by design by somebody. Somebody has definitely not wanted you to be able to manifest a child. Either they've done black magic or spell work or whatever in order to prevent you from not only just not being, like they're preventing you from being able to conceive, and they've also prevented you from maybe even being together. So this lets me know that the two of you have gone through a lot together, individually and together. For others of you, I feel like it's almost like it's a divine partnership. And divine partnerships have certain divine qualities. And I feel like as time went on with you two being together, it's almost like you were focused more on the earthly sort of qualities of your relationship as opposed to your divine qualities. Like your divine qualities being mission, being, you know, serving humanity, things like that. You've been focused more on like looking good on Instagram or, you know, who's cheating and who's like, as you've grown in this relationship, a lot of your concerns were definitely more earthly, more 3D as opposed to divine, which is normal, of course. But I do have a strong sense that you've had outside forces trying to tamper with this relationship, most definitely. Let's get 2 cards on Death. They might have even wished death on one of you or both of you. I know that's kind of heavy news, but we've got the 8 of Pentacles. Let's get another one here on Death. Let's get another one here on Death. Oops, that's just way too many. Lovers came out again. We've got the Fool, so there is good stuff coming. I just know that you two have battled a lot of foolishness and fuckery. And we've got the 7 of Cups. All right. Normally the 7 of Cups is about confusion. And this card, I would say the same, although this depiction is very different. The card itself is confusing. It's like, on the one hand, you would think that this guy would be painting the cups, right? Because that's what one of his faces is looking at. Oh, I got it. Okay, I see now. So y'all have had different thoughts and emotions with respect to either having children or continuing your relationship, meaning that you guys didn't see eye to eye. Like you were looking at the same thing, but seeing them in 2 completely different ways. And that's why it caused confusion. You're trying to create something here, right? He's trying to create this painting, but there's these 7 cups, which you think you would be painting, but he's painting like one face that is actually looking at the canvas appears to be painting a completely different picture than the other face that's looking at the 7 cups, if that makes any sense. It makes sense in my head. I hope you guys get it. It's like y'all have been working towards something, and this might not even be creating a child. This could be creating something generally together. Maybe it's a business. Maybe it's some sort of other creative endeavor, but you've been trying to do it together, but you've been approaching it from 2 different ways, which has caused confusion. which is why it hasn't happened. If that makes any sense. I hope it does. All right, let's get 2 on Son of Wands. We've got the 8 of Swords. And we've got the 7 of Swords. So there's this energy, like when it comes to like wanting things to go back to the way that they used to be, you guys are all in your head in a way that's not necessarily healthy. One of you could be very obsessed with the idea. So focusing so much on the past is preventing you from moving forward. I see that that's one partner in the relationship. I feel the other partner in the relationship is like, well, everything is fine, but really it's not. So again, you're approaching the same thing. You're focusing on the same thing, but seeing 2 completely different things. One person is focused on the past, the other is focused on the present, and you're both seeing something different. But like I said, this relationship is being worked on. It's being worked on by spirit. So all of this stuff is going to work itself out. Let's get 2 on the 4 of Cups. We've got the 2 of Cups. And if you notice, she's got her hand on her lower abdomen. Definitely speaks to children, conceiving children, all of that stuff. And then we have Strength. Strength is also the Leo card. So this could be telling me that this is happening right now in Leo season. And for the remainder of Leo season. I feel like, first I'm seeing that obviously taking time out for meditation is going to be crucial because it's going to give you information about conceiving. Like the one misconception that a lot of people have when it comes to meditation, especially if you don't meditate often or at all, you feel like as soon as you meditate, it's like the sky is going to open up and give you the answer that you're seeking. But in this situation, I feel like, one, you're going to get something in your dreams. You're going to get a message in your dreams, one of you. Or 2, something is going to happen for the remainder of Leo season where you might just see signs, like signs that make you think, oh, I should try this, or oh, I should try that. Remember I said that you and your partner are coming together to fix this problem like creatively. It's going to be a creative solution. And I feel like you're going to have to take the time out to meditate or at least quiet your mind or whatever you need to do in order to be able to be receptive to the messages that Spirit is going to give you, because it's Spirit who's working behind the scenes to make this happen. Let's get 2 on the 4 of Swords. Look at that. We've got the 9 of Cups again. So just know that, and I love this depiction. He's just sitting there and it's the genie that's granting him these 9 wishes. Let's get one more here on the 4 of Swords. We've got the 10 of Wands. All right, so I feel like, again, in order to facilitate this healing, I feel like there's like a certain like time out that you need to take, and you either need to meditate, or some of you may need to heal like physically, like actually rest. Some of you have a lot of responsibilities, you've got a lot going on, and that could be affecting your physical health when it comes to being able to conceive. Or even if you're not even trying to conceive a child, just conceive an idea. You need to rest your body and rest your mind so that you can be receptive to the healing that's going on right now. And at the bottom of the deck, we have the 9 of Pentacles. So I feel like you're going to be good money this month. Again, with the 9 of Cups coming out twice, I feel like this adventure that you're going on to create something new with your partner is going to be successful. All right, let's get 3 astrology cards on this. We've got the second house. That's all about finances and material possessions. We've got quincunx. Quincunx is an astrological aspect. And here it says complexity. The keywords are irritates, puzzles, mystifies, complicates, contradicts, clashes, misses the mark, requires translation, adjusts, makes curious, educates, transforms. I feel like this complex sort of energy that's represented here, I feel like it goes back to what I was saying with this 7 of Cups, how you guys are approaching the same thing, but in 2 completely different ways. You're looking at the same thing and you're coming out with 2 different outcomes. And I feel like it's probably represented in the astrology regarding this as well. Let's get one more card here for the astrological cards. Sagittarius, the Voyager. Interesting. I feel like, oh, I see. Comes with adventure. Sagittarius is all about adventure. And look, it says, I don't think you'll be able to see that, but it says adventurous. So you are really, and you're going to go far and wide. I don't know. Some of you may actually travel when it comes to IVF or when it comes to some sort of healing to heal this situation. I definitely see travel in your future. I mean, if you look, you also see the plane on here. So you might be traveling overseas. You're going to be traveling someplace far if you do travel. Well, there might be a Sagittarius that might be helpful to you with respect to healing or with respect to helping you out with this situation. I would definitely order an astrology report to see if any of these, like the second house or Sagittarius, or if there's a quincunx aspect within the chart that could help illuminate this whole situation. The link is in the description box below if you'd like to order an astrology report. All right, let's get one card to close out this reading, Virgo. We've got message in a bottle. Interesting. And what's the number? 6. 6 is the number of relationships. That's the Lover's card. Again, I see you. This is just letting me know that y'all might be traveling far. Like when you see message in a bottle, or it's a message that's going to come from afar. It's a message that's going to come from overseas. You might get a message that there may be a doctor someplace that would be able to assist you and they're overseas. And maybe you decide to go. For others of you, it just may be a message that's coming from afar that's either going to help you with your healing or will provide a creative solution to get this relationship back on track and back to where it used to be. All right, Virgo, that's what I've got for you for August 2020. I hope that you were able to get at least one message from this reading. If you would like to book a personal tarot reading or an astrology report, that information and link is in the description box below. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram at Divine Feminine Works. Every week I do a series called The Week Ahead, which is just a quick and dirty tarot reading on the energies for the upcoming week. So don't forget to follow and catch that there as well. As always, my readings are a labor of love and they come straight from my heart. If you feel so inclined to buy me a coffee, that link is in the information. It's not in the information. It's in the description box below. As always, Virgo, it has been such a pleasure reading for you. Sorry, I'm super tongue-tied. Let me try that again. As always, Virgo, it is a pleasure reading for you. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you next time. Bye.